Hello world, my name is Kelvin and this is my final project for CS50's introduction to programming with Python. My project is a data and payroll management system for agriculture and it's called AgRoll. Now instead of a command line interface, to fully express my idea I chose to use a graphical user interface and I settled for a Python framework called Dash just for that. Now to run my code, I type python of project.py in my project directory and my app starts to run on that port. And there is my home page. The user has an option to change the theme. I'll explain that later. For now, let's get signed in. Now the user is signed in and now has access to all these tabs. On the weather tab, the user can input a desired location and have access to the current weather details for that location. They can also have access to historical weather for that particular location. And right here at the top, they will have the weather summary for that day. And at the bottom, a more detailed graph detailing how the weather changed during the course of that particular day. They can view different weather components depending on their drop-down option. Users can also have access to weather forecasts. In my case, the API only allows me to have weather forecast for one day. The Fields tab shows a summary of crop and pest data. Currently I'm managing 3 crops, peas, maize and blueberries. So the yields are shown on the left and the pests that are associated with different crops are shown on the right. The user can also download a CSV document for further analysis since there's not much analysis being done on the app but just reports. The HR tab is the human resources tab which shows staff data and payroll information. When you click on the name of a staff member, their staff card pops on top of the staff table and you get to see further details about that employee. When you clock in an employee, that is when they start working, and when you clock them out, that's when they are done and their payroll details are updated depending on the number of hours that they have worked. The user can also browse the staff table by applying different filters, and like I said before, the user can alter the appearance of the entire app by applying different filters. And once the user is done, they can click the sign out button to sign out of the app and they no longer have access. New user button allows first time users to sign up for AgRoll, and this was CS50.